There. Now then, told you I'd fix it. Check out touchupdirect.com for some awesome color matched, you know, factory paint code touch-up pins. Yeah. What is going on, guys? Half Click up here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Fizzer Friday. So some time ago I had posted a video titled something along the lines of Yamaha FZ6R upcoming mods, something like that. And basically what I covered in that video was the prospect of the timing advance mod, which, you know, if you're a subscriber, you know we've done, and that is to advance the timing by 4 degrees. And the other thing I talked about was the prospect of dropping one tooth in the front. Now, so basically the gist of it is that if you drop the front sprocket tooth count down from 16 to 15, it adds a nice little bottom end punch. Supposedly the front end gets a little light, and, you know, can be a little fun. The proper way to do it is to go down one in the rear, in the front, and up one in the rear, which makes it a 1547 configuration. And what that does basically is allows for enough links in the chain to contact both sprockets at the same time, right? Because when you start changing sizes, you'll potentially change the surface area with regards to how many links are safely in contact with your sprocket setup at any given time. So you kind of want to have some sort of continuity, if you will, in that regard. Now, fast forward to present day, where we have a couple of track days under our belt, and we have identified the weaknesses, if you will, of the Yamaha FZ6R platform with regard to track days. Primarily being, number one, the unfortunate fact that this motorcycle came equipped with standard foot pegs, which creates a leaning hazard in and of itself, as we have quickly found out. And the other thing is that she has very low corner exiting capabilities. That's a mouthful. And you guys have seen that in the footage if you watched any of my track day stuff. I am wringing her neck, throttle pinned to the wall, coming out of turns, anything like a hairpin, like at MSRH, what they call the Diamond's Edge, where you're coming out of a hairpin at like 20 to 25 miles an hour, and it opens up to a back straight, and you have to absolutely just open the bike up as quickly as possible. And what I was watching was other bikes leaving me. And it was frustrating, man, because I was giving it its all, right? Like, it's a situation where I'm wringing the bike's neck and waiting on the bike to respond to my throttle input with regards to build up in speed. So I'll say all that to say this: we're gonna go a little extreme, boys and girls. That's right, in true half click up fashion. We are not just gonna go the famous for the Fizzer, anyways, 1547, but I have been speaking with my own personal track day consultant, which we won't name, but he informed me of a very popular track gear ratio of 1550, which is very aggressive. Now, for the FZ6R, you can get a 50-tooth rear, but if you get a 50-tooth rear, it's going to be an aluminum. Now, with the understanding that we do ride this bike, as you can tell right here, right now, on the street, I don't want to really go with an aluminum rear sprocket, so I'm going to, and that's because of the wear, right? Steel sprockets wear a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the largest steel option, which is from Vortex, and it's a 49 tooth. So we will drop one in the front and go up 3 in the rear and have a 1549 setup and see how that works out. Now, I know what you're thinking, but half click, that's too aggressive. Yes, yes it is. But half click, man, you ride that bike on the street, you're gonna have trouble keeping the front wheel on the ground. Yes, yes I will. But it's a little something we call throttle control, boys and girls, and it's something we're just gonna have to learn. It's something I'm not accustomed to on this bike because it's so easy to wring her neck and be in absolute control. And that's gonna change. So like that right there should happen a whole lot faster. Now, any concerns you may have on my behalf with regards to losing top end speed, don't worry about it. If you watch my footage from MSRH, I was absolutely pushing the bike to its mechanical limit, and the best I could do before having to get out of it and set up for the next turn was 110 mile an hour. So, geez, what's with all the traffic? Now, I have topped this bike out with the stock gearing one time back in Dallas a long time ago on I-20. It was about 140 miles an hour, and I mean, it is what it is, guys. I'm not going to get anywhere near that or even dream of touching that, because you really got to stretch your legs to reach that. The bike just runs out of energy, runs out of power. So it's not something I'm even remotely close to being able to achieve on the racetrack. And so the top end loss that I'm going to experience from going with such aggressive gearing, it's going to be irrelevant in the big picture. Y'all know what's coming. Now, obviously there's a whole lot of math and science that goes into gear ratios and stuff, and I'll have you know that my own little personal track day consultant there, he explained it to me very well in the various terminologies involved as to why 1550 is optimal, and he agrees that 1549 is a fair compromise, and so that's what we're going to do. So it's not like I'm just jumping into this blind. I've done the research, I've gotten the advice that I do value, and we are going to take the plunge, guys. It should be exciting. If anything, I certainly encourage you to stick with me and tag along just to see if I die, right? That's it, guys. We're going to take old Evelyn here to the next level. We're going to give her every mechanical advantage that she can possibly have to fare better on the racetrack. Better corner exits. That's my goal. So, if you have any comments or opinions with regards to dropping a 1549 gear set onto the FZ6R, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. As always, it's been me, and it's been you. Cypher Look Up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and goodbye.